Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. I am trying to stay up in this craziness that we're experiencing, and that's why I decided to welcome you in to my morning routine where I just have try to motivate and inspire myself, and so hopefully that'll do the same thing for you. Today I'm diffusing still white angelica. Oh, let me show y'all my diffuser. This is my diffuser. You're gonna hear some you're gonna hear some ocean noises in the background, but isn't that cute? I just slapped some eyelashes on my diffuser so it can look like me. So anyway, that's white angelica that I'm diffusing now, and if you hear some ocean sounds or like water, it's coming from that. But anyway, wanted to just encourage you and try to inspire you today by reading to you from my devotional. So let's go. I actually like the reading from yesterday, so I'm doing that one today. And the topic is when things start going wrong. Isn't that pretty relevant for where we are right now? It says, when things start going wrong, I will instruct you and teach you in the way that you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. That's from Psalms 32. Life is very unpredictable. For a while, everything may go well, and everything you set out turns out successfully. And then, suddenly, for some inexplicable reason, everything starts going wrong. However hard you try, you cannot manage to achieve your goals. Successes evade you, and it seems as if failure is one step ahead of you the entire time. Such a change in circumstances does not occur without cause. It may be difficult to accept, but this cause lies within you. You may discover that your thoughts have switched from the positive to the negative. Your prayer life may have lost its foundation of trust. Complaining and grumbling may have become your attitude towards life. Unconsciously, you attract every negative influence towards you. When things start going wrong, it is time for you to isolate yourself with God. Cease all complaining and grumbling and enter into the presence of God in humility, in the conviction that nothing is beyond His control. Surrender yourself to Him, and He will lead you from this dark country. In Him, you'll find a divinely inspired path, and things will once again start going right. If your world is threatened to go to pieces, hymn it with prayer to prevent it from fraying at the edges. Through Christ and the Holy Spirit, God will grant you the courage and the guidance in your confusion and your uncertainty. And wow, I thought that was really an on-time thing for like today, because it seems like currently everything's going wrong. And it seems like since we've been in this time of quarantine, that it started off kind of like, haha, okay, we're in the house, can't go anywhere. And now it's like it's getting real, because we don't know when things are going to go back to the normal that we know it to be. So a couple of things that I started asking myself today, and again, remember, as I'm motivating myself, this is for me, hopefully it's helping you. But a couple of things that I started asking myself today was, what exactly am I going to come out of this quarantine with? I feel like these times are it's very precious. When will we ever be on nobody's schedule? When will we ever have all this time to ourselves? When will we ever have no excuses of timelines to get things done that we've wanted to have done in our life? I don't know if we'll ever be afforded this opportunity again. So I started asking myself, what am I doing with that time? A couple of ideas just to give to you. And people think that you have to be an influencer, you have to be famous, or you have to be someone well known. You don't have to be any of those things to do something with this time. Let me show you how. If you love gardening, man, you could have the most amazing garden when this quarantine is over. You have nothing but time to be in your yard. If you love music, oh my God, what a wonderful time to create and stay in an inspired place. If you love writing, you don't even have to be a legit writer, but if you just love writing, start to get some of those things out by writing. You could learn a new language. I have always wanted to know Spanish fluently. What a perfect time to learn a new language. How about a new space? There's so many projects in our houses where we're like, oh, one day I'm going to paint this room. One day I'm going to do this with that. Now's the time to do that, to create a new space. So those are just some ideas that you can do with the time, so that when this quarantine is over, you don't come out saying, oh shoot, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done that. Another thing that I'm realizing that's getting really hard for people with this quarantine is being alone in this time. A lot of people maybe are not so thrilled with the person or the people that they're quarantined with. I happen to love the people that I'm quarantined with, so it's a breeze. Just besides some of the limits that we don't have, I love the people that I'm quarantined with. But at the end of the day, it's not just the people that I'm quarantined with. In all actuality, I'm really quarantined with myself. And there's so many people that do not like being alone with their self because they don't like the thoughts that go through their head all day long because they're alone with themselves. I want to just encourage you to get out of your own head. Don't spend too much idle time. Don't spend too much time in rumination, letting thoughts just go over and over. Rumination is like a record player playing the same thing over and over and over. You got to get that needle and move it off of that thought. Don't spend too much time in rumination. Don't spend too much time in regret and remorse. And don't spend that much time alone in your own self. Don't do it. It's very dangerous to go there. So spend your alone time with God. That's what the verse was about today, is about just spending more time with God, being alone with Him. When you start to get into those thoughts, get out of your own head, start talking to God, start telling some stuff. We talked about those mini conversations the last time in the last video that I did. So just wanted to encourage you to know that nobody is in this alone. Everybody is feeling the same way. We're all having the waves of one day we feel great, the next day we can't get out of bed, the next day we feel wonderful, and then we don't want to get up. Everybody's feeling that way. So just wanted to encourage you to do something with your time. And when you are in your alone time, just be careful and be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And I do hope that this little talk that we just had, that it put a few drops of sunshine in your day. And I look forward to talking to you again real soon, okay? Have a good one and keep smiling and keep shining. And please, out of everything, stay positive. All right? I'll see you soon.